So, what I'm doing is looking at this guy, the Ranged Trooper, or Trooper Frontalier, from the Star Wars Black series. Funny story, I actually got this while in Young, which is a small town in New South Wales, Australia. Right now I'm back in England, UK, but when I got this, it was in a shop called the Reject Shop, which sells, it's kind of like a dollar store, maybe a bit more expensive than that. Yeah, because this guy costs $12, but that is extremely cheap. That's about £6 or £7. It had the Han Solo figure as well. I probably should have got that, but I couldn't fit as much in my luggage, so this is the guy I went with. He's a pretty cool figure, but I'll get into that in a sec. I'll first show you the box, and so yeah, that's his description. Quite a cool graphic he's got there by Hasbro. Number 64 if you're collecting the set. So yeah, here's the description in a bunch of different languages. I haven't actually seen the movie that this guy's from yet. I think it's the new Han Solo movie. I will check that out at some point, but I just saw this figure and I thought it was pretty cool, so I bought him, and he was pretty cheap, so had to. It was actually the first figure I've ever bought from Black Series, but I'm definitely interested in collecting more. First impressions, he's really well made, quite heavy actually, compared to other figures. I have other neckers and all sorts, but he's quite a heavy figure. He's got really nice woolen kind of felt, what is this, scarf thing. It's really cool. Head rotation, full rotation, or 360. Sometimes the wool thing does move when you rotate the head, so you have to be careful of that, but that's not an issue. He's got posability in the arms. His legs are got this really cool kind of concept going on here, really detailed in the legs and the feet. They have pretty good rotation as well. Quite an interesting foot mechanism, and if you see it moves up and down like that, kind of connected to the structure, which is pretty unique. As this weapon, I've got it secured in there pretty tight at the moment. Yeah, I really had to wedge it in that hand. Not even sure if I'll be able to get it out. But as you can see, it's a black blaster of sorts. Focus there. So it's got quite a cool side-facing magazine clip, which I think is pretty neat. As you can see from the way I'm handling him, you can pretty much pose this figure in any way, shape or form. The paint job's also pretty cool. He's got kind of scuff marks around the head. Got a cool gold visor that you can see through there. The paint job's really well done. There were a number of figures there and they all had the same paint application as you'd expect. This is quite a nice rubbery plastic, this coat actually, so you can move it quite well. It's also got these rubber straps around the legs, which, just for more authenticity, I guess. Let's move him back here. He holds on to his weapon very well. As you can see, I'm moving it around pretty hectically, and it won't drop it, which is pretty good. And he's got the trigger finger, which actually lines up perfectly into the trigger hole of the gun. So that's really well designed. Yeah, this sometimes flares up a bit at the back. I guess I could show you the backpack he's got there. Kind of looks like a face, 2 eyes, little nose, and like the side mouth. He's like looking down here somewhere. Obviously that's not the point, and it covers that up when you have it down. But overall, what's on the bottom? Says Hasbro China. But overall, yeah, it's a pretty cool figure, I'd say. You can fit it pretty easily back into that clamshell if you want to display it in the box. Good tip, by the way, that I've picked up. Always open the box from the bottom, because when you open the box, it kind of makes creases along here. But if you don't open it from the top, it'll have more of a newer look. Obviously, I've got a few scuffs from being in luggage, travelling over back, but otherwise that's a good tip. So yeah, that's the Ranged Trooper from Star Wars Black Series, number 64. Cheers.